Welcome to Bloomington Today. I'm Emily Taplin. Thanks for joining us. First, we bring you the buzz for the weeks of March 15th through the 28th. Local Black leaders making a difference were honored at an event at Bloomington Civic Plaza this month. The Bloomington Pioneers and Changemakers series was introduced by Bloomington's Office of Racial Equity, Inclusion, and Belonging in 2021 and features local Black leaders, people working to advance civil rights and remove barriers to equity in the fields of criminal justice, economic development, education, faith, government, health, housing, and more. Attorney General Keith Ellison spoke at the event, which honored the 7 individuals of this year's cohort, as well as past honorees. All honorees have a Bloomington connection.
Well, the work is hard that we're doing. The work is really meaningful, but what's also really important is that we take time to celebrate. And we have a lot of early success, and there's also a lot of work yet to be done, so we want to make sure that people are still energized, that they're excited about the progress that we've made, and they're committed to the work that we're going to do in the future.
The work of our Pioneers and Changemakers obviously starts in the community, and we saw that tonight, honoring people in the fields of banking and higher education and a variety of fields throughout the community. But it's also important that it comes from City Hall as well. The leadership that we show here at City Hall resonates throughout the community. We make it clear that this is a community priority. We make it clear that this is something that we're going to work on, and it's something that's very important, and frankly, it's an important part of cultivating an enduring and remarkable community where people want to be.
And the city's Chief Equity and Inclusion Officer, Faith Jackson, was honored at the event as a 2023 Bloomington Pioneer and Changemaker. Faith came to work with the city in 2019 as the city's first racial equity coordinator. Under her leadership, the City Council adopted its first Racial Equity Action Business Plan, implemented staff-led racial equity action teams across all city departments, declared racism a public health crisis, launched the Racial Equity Strategic Planning Committee, which consists of public, private, and nonprofit community stakeholders, and established the Office of Racial Equity, Inclusion, and Belonging, just to name some of the work.
When we brought Faith on in 2019, the city was committed to the work, but we weren't making much progress, largely because we didn't have somebody leading it who knew how to do the work, and also somebody who had a network of people that they could bring into this work. So having Faith here for the past 4 years has been incredibly impactful because she is a driver, she has vision, she starts with a strong foundation and a moral compass, and she knows she's doing the right thing. And she gets people excited to do this work, and those are exactly the kind of people that we're talking about when we talk about both changemakers and pioneers.
It feels like when you finish a puzzle, even though we're not finished, there's a lot more work to do, but you know when you finish a puzzle and you sit back and you just admire and you sit there with admiration and you're reflecting on all the times when you're oh, I'm just going to give up, right? But just to see all of this come together is just absolutely amazing. I'm so incredibly proud.
The event was hosted on Friday, March 10th by the Bloomington Black Employee Network, or BBEN. The Employee Resource Group's mission is to foster inclusion and advancement of Black employees alongside all employees by creating equitable environments, increasing opportunities for Black employees, and creating a network of Black professionals to provide a source of support.
I'm really excited about BBEN because there is the Bloomington community, of which we are, but there's always different communities based on different commonalities that make up a larger community. And so being employees, we are one community. Being Black employees with different experiences, we are another community. And so I'm excited about joining the community of employee resource groups as BBEN, because we all can work together with the other employee resource groups to advance the work of employees, but also creating this really welcoming and cool environment that we all love that we're here and in as Bloomington City employees.
The city has produced profile videos on current and past Bloomington Pioneer and Changemakers. If you'd like to watch those features, visit the link on your screen. That is a buzz on Bloomington Today for the weeks of March 15th through the 28th. If you would like to watch other stories from the show, go to this week's playlist. Meet Desmond Daniels, a Bloomington police officer and 2023 Bloomington Pioneer and Changemaker honoree. Plus, meet a notable neighbor and Boy Scout working on a unique project. Thanks for watching.